Movie review part 3. Okay, I know I said all 3 was on Prime Video, but it's not. One movie was on Apple TV. It's called Palmer with Justin Timberlake. You can't even reckon. Well, you probably can, but you can't. I didn't know who that was. I saw Justin Timberlake as the main character, right? And I was like, is that Justin for real? I was like, God damn. I mean, when did Justin started smoking cigarettes and shit? Like, goddamn, dude. By the way, aka, side note, Justin Timberlake is a nigga. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. He's black. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. Anyways, back to the movie. Palmer, he just got out of prison for doing some time for hitting the guy. And he tried to change his life together. Cool. He left, living with his grandma. Then turned out he had to end up babysitting a little boy named Sammy. His grandma passed. And the little boy was going through some shit like crazy. Like, he like girly shit. Nobody liked that. He was getting teased. He ended up getting the job. Justin Timberlake got a job at the school that he was going to. Hung out with his old friends, but turned out he had to beat up one of his homeboys because he put his hands on Sam, the little kid. And everybody acting all innocent and shit. And then he ended up, I know I'm jumping like crazy. He was smoking, and then he met a teacher named is Maggie. They end up falling in love, and let's see what else. Damn, I'm trying to remember because that was a good movie too. 10 out of 10 on that one too. End up, the mama took off. That's the reason why he had to keep the little boy, because the mama took off and she was gonna fight forever. But when she came back, she trying to be all, oh, I want my son back, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And then he was trying to fight court. At first, he had a family, so he couldn't get the boy then. And then when that domestic violence happened, he just took his ass and just took off. And then, he had to get arrested. Man, whoever that cop was of his friend's Cole, man, I'll beat the fuck out of his daddy. I know you couldn't stay out of trouble. Yeah, I mean, he couldn't stay out of trouble, could you? Why you had to make that smart remark, dude? If you would have saw what Justin saw, you would have done the same goddamn thing. I wish I would beat his fucking fat ass fucking car. I couldn't stand that motherfucker. But towards the end, he got the boy. I put it that way because the mom decided to let him have him. Boom. There it is. But yeah, Palmer, Apple TV, good ass movie. 10 out of 10. And that is my review.